Now, I know that there's a lot of listeners out there that are having some pain as it relates to their mortgage, because in prior to 2008, so the years 2006, 2007 especially, over 60% of all the mortgages done in Colorado were creative financing, meaning interest only, balloon payment, 2-year fixed, subprime loans. I mean, it's incredible the number of people that got in trouble. And so what happens is, a lot of those people are still struggling to make their payments today. And so what I'd like to encourage you to do is give me a call. If there was ever a time in the history of the world, at least in my lifetime, when we could fix those kinds of problems, today is the day. All right, and we were talking at the break. I get people all the time that call me and they go, "Hey, I've been listening to your show for months. I want that 3% interest rate." And I go, "Well, that's nice, but that's like asking for yesterday's stock prices. Doesn't exist, okay? Interest rates have gone up a little bit since they were at their absolute bottom, but now is the time. Anytime you can get a 30-year fixed rate that starts with a 3 or a 15-year rate that starts with a 2, that's incredible." And so let me tell you, there's lots of people out there that have interest-only loans. And most people don't realize it, but interest-only loans were not for 30 years. All those interest-only loans were for a fixed period of time, meaning 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. So if your loan is not adjusted yet, it will. One of the things, and we heard this last night when our good president was talking, about all the, he's going to put a chicken in every pot. All those programs that he's talking about are going to cost money. It is. It's going to cost money out of somebody's pocket. And so what they do is they print money. When they print more money, that causes inflation. Inflation drives interest rates up. And so we all know it's coming. These kinds of, 3% interest rates, anything starts with a 3, that's not going to live here for a long time. Its days are numbered. And we're going to get back to around the average of 5 or 6%. And at that point, you're going to go do the head slap thing. People say that's why I don't have any hair on my forehead, is because I'm always slapping my head, going duh. But, what we really need to do is take advantage of the opportunities that are here. We talked in the first part of the show, if they had Whoppers at half price, people would stand in line. But if I can save you $3,000 a year, you're too busy to call. And so you just shake your head and go, "I don't get it, but that's okay." And I talk to a lot of people that they go, "Hey, I've been listening to you. I know I should have done this 3 years ago, but I just haven't got around to it." And so people are busy, they're living their lives, they're taking care of their kids, they're working at their jobs, they get home, they're tired. The last thing they want to do is get into a long, drawn-out process, even though intellectually they know it's going to save them a lot of money. So what we do is we make it really easy for you. You're going to call me at 719-266-5500. We're going to print up all the documents. There's a lot of still reduced income loans out there where it's not the financial strip search. If you have a Fannie Mae loan or a Freddie Mac loan and you got it before June of 2009, we're doing those loans today, a lot of them with no appraisal. Don't care if you're upside down on your equity. If you have an FHA loan before June of 2009, we're going to use the last appraised value. Now, what that means is home prices have dropped 30% in some neighborhoods. Well, we're going to use the appraised value from that time period. So we're going to use the 30% higher on the value. And so there's some VA loans out there where we can do a streamlined refinance. Don't care how long you've had the house. In fact, I've got a lot of clients that we did their loan last year. Now we're refinancing them again on a VA streamlined. No appraisal. Got to have a 640 FICO score. And we're skipping 2 house payments, getting them a refund of the escrow account, and still saving them $100 a month. That is an absolute no-brainer. I have clients that skip 4 house payments a year. And, you're out there going, what? What did he just say? Well, just do the math, We're going to refinance you and skip your January and February house payments. Then we can refinance you again later in the year and you skip November and December. And that happens to my clients all the time because it makes me look like I walk on water. I really don't. I just know where the rocks are. And if you know where the rocks are, it makes you look really good. And so, people need to give me a call at 719-266-5500. We're going to figure out what kind of pain you have. We're going to figure out how to approach it and resolve it. Okay, because I am a mortgage doctor. That's what I do. I have nurses, and I have a receptionist, and I have an office, and I have drugs, and I have all kinds of plans, but it's not brain surgery, guys. If you have any kind of pain every single month when you write that check out, you need to be giving me a call so we can figure out how to solve your problem.